そこを守らなければならないんだ。だから俺のやり方で限界なんと超えてやる。これが俺の全てだ。
Alright, so LR Blue Evolution Vegeta is once again an anniversary character. We see this time he is paired with a Ultra Instinct Goku. Now, this character overall is seemingly, I think, a little underrated by the community. We're going to use him here, of course, at 55%. Now, my own Blue Evolution Vegeta is on the other rotation, and he is actually Link level 10. This friend is Link level 5. We'll be... Okay, that Jiren art just like glitched out. We'll be like keeping in consideration what this guy does, but mainly we'll be focusing on my Blue Evolution Vegeta. So I just wanted to play the intro since it actually was gonna be playing here, and it was the only time that I was gonna play. Now, this guy is very interesting in how he actually operates. I guess for now we'll just place him... I guess we'll just give him these 6 key spheres. How this guy works is he has 200% attack and defense start of turn, and he also just creates Rainbow Key Spheres, which I find a very valuable ability, right? That Rainbow Key Sphere changing could be super huge for a lot of different characters, and especially this team doesn't really have Rainbow Orb Changers around, so him being able to provide that Rainbow Orb changing is, I think, just really, really good. Now, starting off in the battle, with his entrance animation, he gets 60% attack and 30% damage reduction for 6 turns. When attacking, he gets 200% additional attack on top of his 260% starter turn, including the intro. And he gets some very interesting mechanic right here. So you see he's going to do a lot of additionals here. For every 2 key spheres he obtains, this Blue Evolution Vegeta does an additional attack that has a medium chance to become a super. Now we saw right there, since we grabbed 3 key spheres with him, or since we grabbed 6 key spheres with him, we did 3 additional attacks. One of them did actually proc the super attack, which is really nice. Then for every attack he performs in the turn, or just in general I guess, he gets key 1 permanently, 40% defense, up to 200% defense. Then within the same turn, he gets 7% damage reduction. So, I mean, again, this guy has the starting rate of 30% for the first 6 turns in his intro animation, but then beyond that, he gets 7% additional. So let's say he did those 4 attacks in that rotation, that's another 21% damage reduction for a total of 51% right from that Blue Evolution Vegeta. We'll go ahead and, yeah, save a lot of these orbs right here for my Blue Evolution Vegeta, and he's gonna probably do some really good stuff. Oh man, we're stuck at 9 key spheres or 7. That's really annoying. I'll go ahead and give him this 9. 9 sucks because 9 is 1 off the max. You can do up to 5 additionals, right? For a max of 10 key spheres. So luckily, or unfortunately, I'm barely missing this, but we can get 4 of his additionals here. And we could actually get a lot of the extra support from the Tournament of Power androids right there by giving them those 8 key spheres. Actually, they only need 7, so I'm making them that. Now, my Blue Evolution is starting off at 321k. He has a unit super attack with UI Yoke. With the unit super attack, he does stack attack greatly raises defense for the turn, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. His normal ultra super attack is just a 50% attack raise for the 50% attack and defense raise for the turn, my bad. And his 12 key super will allow him to raise defense normally by 30% for 1 turn. So that's all cool, right? You know, we'll see what Blue Evolution Vegeta is able to do here and now. I think we're going to get a lot of extra support. It's going to be a lot better linkage-wise as well. In this rotation next to UI Goku, they do share, I believe, 5 links is what they share, which is quite a bit. Now, Vegeta does get extra bonuses based on how many super attacks he does, and that's kind of the final part of his passive. If he does 6 or more super attacks in battle, Vegeta has another 30% damage reduction permanently. So that's to kind of, I guess, help combat the fact that he'll lose 30% of his intro. But if you get really lucky with the amount of super attacks he does, which right here we're starting off at 23 mil with his 18 key, or 24k I guess you should say. Again, anyways, if you get lucky with the additional attacks, you can get this off very early, and then you can have basically almost 100% reduction in a lot of different scenarios, which is really crazy, right? We got one medium attack, and we got another medium super attack right there. Yeah, okay. This is where, like, this is turn 1, 55% performance, where it's like, if he gets all these 30% chances, dude, it's basically like how LR Cooler is, right, on release. And then he got in the medium chance right there. You saw how much damage he did? He did a 23 mil into 3 17 mil supers. Now, the only thing is that he doesn't have built-in crit until he gets 7 attacks. Or 7 supers. But once he gets 7 super attacks in battle, he gets a guaranteed crit for the rest of battle. I think what they could have done is made his damage reduction rate in his intro also include crit, and then give him 7% crit within the same turn with each attack he does too. Because it could take quite some time to get that passive, or it could just take very little time. I think it's very RNG heavy, and I'm not really particularly the biggest fan of that, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and we can get Jiren standby in here. I think that'll be a good idea. So I want to make sure that I don't have animations playing. Yeah, we'll just get Jiren standby right there. Bam. Again, we get some, I guess, a little bit of orb changing. That is 7 orbs right there with you. Maybe if I grab all of these, will I get some extra key spheres to fall? Still, okay, we got 8 right there. 8 is a good number right there for sure. And then this is 9. With how the orb field is presenting itself, I think I might just grab all these, honestly. That should be okay. So now this friend Blue Evolution Vegeta is also going to be getting, you know, the unit super attack from UI Goku. If this guy wants to dodge, please, thank you very much. But this Blue Evolution Vegeta here is also getting supported by Jiren 2. We just have a lot of different support characters kind of floating around. The tournament of power, I almost said tournament, what the hell? The tournament of power androids gave a 35% attack and defense buff to this rotation too. So, I mean, we're just going to see a bunch of different numbers from Blue Evolution. The thing about this guy is that I do like him in the fact that he's very, like, straightforward. He just does what he does. He's a Rainbow Orb Changer. He provides himself the orbs that he wants. 23.8 mil. I like him, honestly. I think that he's a little overhated. You need the RNG on your side, right? But, I mean, right here, this guy could do 5 super attacks in this turn, right? So there's one additional normal. There is another additional normal, though. He has 2 more still. That's another additional normal. 1 more. Let's see. Will he get the medium chance here? All of his additional normals, he got medium. Or all of his additionals, he got normals. Did not proc the medium chance. That can happen too, though. Which is why I don't like his crit chance restriction. I feel like it's just very odd to restrict it like that. That's just me personally, though. I don't really like the restriction in that way. Okay. I'll probably put Blue Evolution in the front here, just because there's not really a reason not to. So how many orbs can we get with him here? 7 again. Man, okay, I keep finding myself getting just 7 key spheres, huh? That's very unfortunate. Because I want to make sure I get him as many attacks as possible so we can keep getting these stacks in. Okay, cool. And actually, we'll grab this here. Then we'll save all these in key spheres and the rainbow key spheres for the Tournament of Power, you know, Team Universe 7, I guess you should say. All right, what you got here? 26 mil. So again, over time, he's going to continue to stack and stack higher and higher. Like, you could start to get this guy to some really nasty numbers, especially once we get Tech UI's domain up. That is where things will start getting really, really gross. Now, Tech UI was in slot 7, though, so, you know, not really something I could control necessarily. Unfortunately, right? It is what it is. So we got 2 additional normals, and then here's the 3rd additional super attack. I think at this point, this guy should be able to get his guaranteed crit starting the next turn. If I'm not mistaken there, so that's really good. At this point, we'll go ahead and skip to the next rotation, and we'll get the other Blue Evolution Vegeta some extra gameplay. Alright, one other thing that's weird about this Vegeta is that he doesn't actually have, like, how do I explain it? Oh, you know, this guy disables dodge. That's actually really annoying. I just remembered he does disable dodge. The Tournament of Power Androids have a scouter. I wonder, this Vegeta, what if I place him here? What if I just place him here and see what he does? Because I think I'm probably gonna just die anyways. No, it's screw it. Yeah, we'll do that. We're just gonna place him there. We're gonna see what this guy is able to do in that spot. Why not? What's the worst that could happen, chat? Death? Probably. Probably will die. But, whatever. Screw it. Let's see. Frieza, what you got for me, buddy? Double digits right there. Okay. I mean, if he gets all these super attacks, man, he could get that really huge damage reduction rate, right? That'd be really cool to see. Come on. I believe in you. You can cook here. This is a type disadvantage super attack that'll be aimed at him. Ooh, yes. Okay. Give me more of these super attacks, right? I mean, if we get really lucky, we can get his extra reduction, but I don't think that it's really possible if we miss any of these additionals. Yeah. Yeah, this guy is just, he's not doing his additionals. No, not this Vegeta. Very sad. Now, how tanky is going to be right here? I don't know. He could, will he die to this? Maybe. He might die to this, potentially. If he does, we'll hop back in, but, no, he lives. How hard is that hit for? I'm gonna look it up. This is the Goku's red zone, right? The Goku story one. So it doesn't hit as hard as the Vegeta's. I mean, it's still like a 2.5 mil attack stat-ish, right? Maybe close to like 2.2, 2.3. Type disadvantage. I mean, that's not bad. I don't know how much reduction he had there, but that's pretty good, I would say, honestly. And, you know, of course, his defense is fully built up at this point, too. And having that 50% defense buff on top of everything else, like, this guy can be very tanky, right? 100% if you get the... Because he only has to do additional normals for his extra reduction. It's just the 30% final reduction he gets with 6 supers, right? You want to lock him right there again? That's fine by me, man. I'm a little scared, actually, though. Actually, I don't want you to lock him here. I kind of don't want that to happen. I'm actually going to put you in the front again. 8 again. Yeah, always 8 key spheres. At the very least, like, it's not a bad amount of key spheres, though. Getting 8 right there. Definitely will be fine with that. I wonder if, you know, the one thing I'm worried about here is that this Frieza will Super UI Goku. I think that's actually very possible. But we should be getting guaranteed critting here. We don't. This attack should be guaranteed crits. Yeah, okay. Now Vegeta's getting his guaranteed crits in, which is going to be really good. Oh, we're at 20 mil on the additional normals. Again, this is pretty dupe performance, right? So there's one. Here's another additional. He has one more super. It is not a super attack, unfortunately. They're going to super attack Vegeta right here, maybe? You do not. All right, so UI Goku might die here. And again, I want to get Tech. Yeah, fortunately, Tech UI is just not able to get his domain because he was in slot 7, which is awesome. UI Goku could still finish the job here, I think, though. As long as it gets an extra super attack, we'll be good to go. One more. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Thank you, UI Goku. I got very scared, but Blue Evolution and UI both came in clutch right there, so we definitely love to see that. Now we'll be in the final phase here. I actually want to try and avoid getting as many counters as possible with UI. That would be ideal. So I might put him... I don't know, we'll see. Do I put Blue Evolution in the front just to avoid that? I don't know if he'll... I just don't want him to finish the fight off with his counters. Is the only thing I'm worried about. Blue Evolution, though, would definitely die pre-super. He's getting 10 orbs here. Oh, you know what? Screw it. What if I just give him the 10 orbs? Or I should just save it. If I save the 10 key spheres, that's actually better. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just save the 10 key spheres. Yeah, okay. I don't think I kill. As long as I save the 10 key spheres, we'll be good. Tech UI is guaranteed dodging. Okay. Yeah, this Blue Evolution, not really, I don't really care. I want to see mine next turn, so I'll skip ahead. Hopefully we're not dead, and we'll see what my Blue Evolution could do. Alright, so I almost killed anyways. That was a big mistake. Placing Blue Evolution in the front right here is a... Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, we're getting him, I guess, 11 key spheres here. Sure. We'll just see what his big ol' attack size is going to be in this rotation. Turn power androids can't give the full buff. I'm going to try and see if I can bring orbs down. No, that didn't work at all. Oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares at this point, man? Let's just see with the domain. I should have checked his defense. Ah. Doesn't really matter. No. I mean, his defense is gonna be pretty good, right? As long as he gets all these additionals. 10 key spheres is quite a bit though. But what attack size is he hitting here? 30 mil. And then I mean, he could do up to 5 additional supers here. Technically a 6th one if he gets hidden potential. I mean, yeah, again, the thing about this Vegeta is he's very straightforward. He doesn't have any transformations. He doesn't have any active skills. He doesn't have any like other like weird conditions besides just wanting to super attack. It's just, I think his design blends well together where he gives himself the orbs. You do have to meet the RNG of the additional attacks, but he provides himself the way to get them. And then that will lead him to build up, and especially in these longer events, I think that's gonna start looking really good. With his Blue Evolution, once he's like building up more and more, I feel like this guy is gonna be a character compared to the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Super Vegito. I think this is the character that will look better with dupes compared to without dupes. With dupes, I could see this guy like skyrocket in terms of his overall power. But without dupes, I think that this guy he's not underwhelming. He's still really good, but you could tell the difference where it's like, oh, he's missing that hidden potential system additional super a lot, or, you know, not being able to crit early on does suck as well. I don't think this character really needs dodge. A little bit of dodge could always be nice, right? I think in terms of like, you know, hidden potential build for this guy, it's important. You actually do want to give him like a little bit of everything, more so definitely additional, and I would say personally crit. I think like a bit of crit. Like I could see like, I don't know, 18 additional, 12 crit even, and then maybe some dodge on the side or something. Similar to that, right? Just cause he's if he gets all those like 12 key super attacks additionals off, like you're gonna want this guy to crit, and he just won't be critting. So I don't know. Even though he does get the guaranteed one, it's very strange, but I think that's how things will work out best for him. But I'm Andy here. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I appreciate y'all for watching the video, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.